Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Fit in 10. Kevin, Greg. We're
What's
coming
going
to you
on?
guys, different perspectives, different age groups, giving you tips on how to better your health and fitness in only 10 minutes. So we're going to talk today about temptations. So you're on a meal plan and killing it. First 2 weeks, you are rocking it. And then you get invited to your best friend is having a party, and you get invited, and you really want to go to this party. All your friends are going to be there. And they're asking you to go, and you can go. So you go, and you're starving when you get there. There's not a healthy item in sight. It's all Sprite, alcohol, and pizza. What do, Greg?
Well, my answer to this is depends on what your goals are, and if you've done a program before, if you're really starting off on the fitness journey like day one, and you've been off this little journey for several years, my answer to that would be different than if you're more in maintain mode, or even if you are either one of those, would be to a little bit of moderation. But if I was doing day one and I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I was on week 3, then because I actually did this. When I started P90X, I went to a party. It was about week 3.
Oh, wow.
And people thought I was crazy because I was not eating a lot of carbs. I was just very selective, but I still was eating, like, I picked the fruit or some of the better options, which they don't have at this party. But I ate what I needed to eat to get some food, but I wasn't eating my normal, all the crackers and all the heavy stuff and maybe some of the soda, all that kind of crap. I didn't eat any of that. And they were starting to, oh, what's he doing? But I was fine with it because I had a goal in my head. But it would be different, and depends on where you're at.
And I think that's huge. A lot of people want to eat, and I've been guilty of this, eating what everybody else is eating just so you don't have to deal with people. Oh, you're not going to eat with us? Like, they make fun of you because
Screw them.
And they know they should be
me, not anyone else.
They know they should be eating right. They know they should be eating clean. When they see somebody else do it, they call them out because they don't want to feel bad about themselves, so they try to make you feel bad.
Yes,
that's how bullying works. If you're watching the show, new to the show, I've been bullied and made fun of for as long as I know. So that's how it works. It's their own insecurities that they're throwing on you.
Right.
You can't take it personal. And that's the thing. It is abnormal to eat healthy. And
everyone wants to make themselves feel more confident and comfortable, so that's what they're saying is that but if you remove that part of it, I don't think everyone would really care as much. You probably eat your food, or if it wasn't considered weird, you maybe even bring something with you, or if you want a very selective diet. But a lot of people are worried. You don't want to stick out. You want to look stupid, or so you just go along with it. You're thinking, well, it's just a couple hours. It's just one party.
Right.
And there's 3-4 parties a week. It adds up, though.
I got a bit. So if you do want to indulge and you're like, God, that there's donuts there. I really freaking want a donut. Like, it's just in you. You need it. Like, it's okay to have 1, not 4.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Like, so that's the thing. If you're going to have a beer, or if you're going to drink, or if you're going to have some pizza, make sure that's your cheat meal, not a cheat day, a cheat meal.
Cheat week.
Not a cheat week, a cheat meal, right? So make sure you can blow out once or twice a week, but just make sure it's once or twice a week, and you get back on the train when you're done cheating. You put a cap on it, move on, and keep on track to your goals. But you're going to blow it if you overeat, or if you over drink, or over anything. So you want to try your absolute best to say, okay, this is what I'm having. That's it. And then cut it off. And I think that comes with, remember, why are you doing this?
Yeah, it's all that. It's all that. And I think it builds as you go through the whole process, and you lose weight and you get more muscle and all that kind of good stuff. Your confidence goes up. Then when you go to those events 3 months down the road, you're more apt to say no.
Right.
I'm going to have that and that and that. And I do this all the time, where I just flat out, I don't drink beer, or I don't do this, or I do this, but I'm going to have this, this, and that, because I'm still normal. I'm not a robot.
Yeah.
And whatever I eat and drink, that's what I want. I'm not going to eat it because someone else feels more comfortable.
Right.
Yeah. God, drives you crazy.
But no, I mean, I'm the same way. It's easier now because of it's more of a habit to eat healthier.
Yeah.
And I don't care what other people think. Like, make fun of me, dude. Okay.
But you know what happens?
And if you're not in that spot in your journey or you're just getting started, I understand because I've been there.
Yeah.
And I've been to where I like would select my food and try to stuff it down so people wouldn't see what I'm eating, so they wouldn't bring it up. Like, I've been to that spot.
Where's Kevin at? Oh, he's in the other room. I don't know what he's doing.
He's done eating. Like, literally, that happened, and it was just to avoid confrontation about the whole freaking thing. But
it's a very socially unacceptable, or food in general in social settings is very, very connected.
So we got about 3 minutes or so. Let's talk temptations in terms of, okay, say it's not a party. Say you just really freaking want some ice cream. It's been a rough day, or you freaking want to drink. It's been a really rough day. It's going good on your nutrition plan, right? You're about a week or two in. So again, same situation. Because longer down the road, it's easier. But you're about a week or two in, and you just want to break and crack. Well, I want to bring up something, and think about why you're craving it. Is it emotional, or is it boredom? Those are true for me. Or think about your carbs. If you've depleted carbs, that's a physical. Your body needs the sugar. Cheat.
Right.
But then you're going to go on a high. You're going to crash and feel bad about it. And blah, 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 blah.
Why do I need so many carbs?
So don't restrict your carbs. That's the worst thing you can do. But anyway, throw it away.
No, I just think that, if I'm at that point where I really need, say I need that drink or whatever, I feel like I need it. I don't really need it. But if I'm having that moment, and let's just say I'm in the journey where I've maybe been through it a little bit. Let's just say where I am now. This is how I usually react. I have it. But I just don't, I have it in moderation, like you were saying earlier.
Right.
I have one, maybe two, and I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
I just have it because it's what I want. But I don't have beer because I don't want that. Or I don't have this because I don't want that. If I have something that's not necessarily perfect, who says perfect, whatever that is, I have it and I own it. I don't feel bad about it, because I think that's worse, is when you start beating yourself up. Oh, I had this, and you just beat yourself up to death. And then you just go in a spiral. It's just horrible. For
real. When you're at the point where you say, oh, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah. Like, I'm a horrible person. Like, I'm going to go to the gym for 2 hours tomorrow, and I'm not going to eat it all. And, like, that's going to start a binge eating cycle. Trust me. Yeah. Happened to me. So you definitely want to say, okay, I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to be okay with it. I freaking earned it. If you didn't earn it, then you got something else to deal with, and you might want to just start. But it's a lifestyle, guys. That's what we're getting at. Like, if you want to indulge, but don't overindulge, right? That's the thing. Everything in moderation, but the majority, I would say 80 to 90% of the time, you should be on point. You can even cheat every single day if you wanted to, if 80 or 90% of the time you're on point.
And I think when you start your journey, you want to be on the high side of cleaner eating. And then as you get through some of that, you make progress, and you can play with that more because you have more room for error, really. And
definitely.
Because at the beginning, maybe you should be 90-10 or 80-20 for sure. But then you can go 70-30 or whatever. But that's different for everyone, and it's whatever you're comfortable with. And don't beat yourself up. Oh, I can't believe that. And you go in this 2 or 3 day spiral, and it's all over, and you can't start again.
Yeah.
It's just that's a yo-yo.
Yeah, it comes when you beat yourself up. So don't beat yourself up.
No.
If you do cheat, give yourself a huge dose of forgiveness. Freaking move on and get back on the track. Yeah. Don't whack up and try to work out like 3 times that day and calories and all that. No, don't do it. It's going to lead to a lot of bad crap. So stick with your plan. Just get back on the train and keep rolling forward. But anyway, guys, we are out of time. So I do want to tempt you with a good temptation. To be sure to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Share.
I'm tempted. I'm all over that.
I'm
90-10 on that one. Very
but cool. Thank you guys for tuning in to Fit In.
Thanks, guys.
Talk to y'all later.
Rock out.